Yo, this is your girl Mary from the Six coming live to you from Toronto, Ontario with a new talk show called Madness. I have 3 people on here. I have Trench Kid, I have Sammy from Algeria, and I have Jaden. So I'm gonna let them say hi to you guys and see what they have to say, and I'm gonna let them introduce themselves as well. So go ahead guys and introduce yourselves.
Yo, it's Trench Kid from Brooklyn, New York. What's poppin'?
I don't want to introduce myself. I'm gonna just stay quiet, okay?
He's shy again.
So what's up? We're Sami from Algeria. We're 22 years old. And we enjoy your show every day.
So like every other Wednesday, guys, I promised you we're gonna have fire music, and we're actually gonna give a special shout out while we're on the show to a special lady that her birthday was yesterday. So we're gonna play some birthday music for her, and we're also gonna give her the special shout out on the radio as well.
Alright, that's
Wait,
cool.
who are we talking about?
He's talking about my girlfriend.
So first off, to start off the show, I have a new entry that just came to me from music, and the song is called Mirror, and it's from Duco. So we're gonna listen to Duco, and I hope you guys like it, and tap in with Neostar Management in order to review his music and give further comments about it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, y'all. Who the baddest nigga of them all? It's saying deuce, double flip a nigga. Okay. And these lames can't deal with you. See, he back on that bullshit, see. But the chopper got a full clip. Acetone got me dizzy. Oh man. Stupid bitch acting empty. It's cool, I'm back on my money though. Sticking to the cold blunts, roll the size of penny roll. 100 rounds, that's what the semi hold. You $1 million nigga, what the mirror scope? Man, these niggas grinding ass backwards. Bad ass, but the titties blast. Look at her. Coach bag, I got a coach swag. She wanna suck me till I'm soft, I can't control that. You wanna run up with a whole pack, what? Toe tag, I can't control that. Still reppin' LK, got a case. City plug, laughing straight to the bank. Yeah, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddest nigga of them all? He said deuce, double flip a nigga. And these lanes can't deal with you. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the baddest nigga of them all? It said deuce, double flip a nigga. Okay. And these lanes can't deal with you. East side represented. Real Creek monster nigga in the building. Now a hoe wanna catch the feelings. Feel a certain type of way, I got a body chillin'. I got the legs pressed to the ceiling. And my whip can take it to the grip. But who I'm kidding? Just want some dick from a real nigga. But if a bread ain't straight, y'all can deal with her. Seeing Rusty in this casino. Causeways in the ocean like a speedboat. I used to grind for a couple dollars. With my mans in Section 8 house show. Now the plug and dropped a couple dollars. A couple months, that's 100,000. The homie chill, told me I need to quit. Got some West Coast G's on this Midwest shit. Mirror, mirror on the wall.
Yo. So that was Duco with the song Mirror Mirror. Go ahead and follow, like I said, Neostar Management on Instagram and comment about the song and give them your feedback. If you like it, drop some fire in the comments as well, and give your feedback as well on the Instagram live, so I can share it as well and pass it along to Neostar Management. Like I promised, we have another song, and this song is a special song. And like I said, we're gonna give a special shout out to Wafia. Happy birthday! And this song is specially gonna be special for you.
God bless you.
Once again, Wafia, happy birthday, and I hope you enjoyed the song. That's on behalf of Yo Alt Radio for you. So next up, we're gonna talk a little bit. We're gonna talk a little bit about situations that happen in life. For example, there's one situation that came to my attention recently, and it is that people, like, there's certain cultures that they claim women as their property. Like, if the person that they're married to dies, the women actually goes to be property of, like, the brother, the sister, the brother, the cousin, the uncle, whoever. They go to be property of whoever is in the family. Like, they can't marry another person of their own choosing. They have to literally stick among the family because they're already considered property. So I want to know what these guys think about that. What's your opinion about that, about making women property? Is that something that you guys think you disagree with?
No, I agree with it, because, like, to all the girls that they're, like, they don't like being cheated on. They like being, like, having their man be at the weddings. Like, you feel me? Like, Margaret, when she like, be getting mad at me every time I go out with a female. That's how I really be going out with females and stuff, you feel me?
Because this is actually something considered in this culture that I'm talking about is actually from Uganda. Let's say you can be married to someone. And that woman belongs to you, but if you die, then your woman goes to your cousin, to your uncle, to your grandpa, to whoever is in your family. Like, she becomes the wife of those people. That's what I mean by property.
Yeah.
So what's your opinion on that?
What was the question again? That shit kicked me out.
The question is that, because in certain cultures, like, for example, in this case, I'm talking about Uganda, women that are married to one person, yes, they're their wife and everything, but when that person dies, like when the husband dies, the woman becomes like a property, like furniture or something. She becomes property, and she gets transferred over to like the cousin, to the grandpa, or to the brother, whoever is next in line in the family. What do you think about that?
I'm slow as fuck. I don't know. That's why I'm gonna just stay muted, cause I don't know. I'm sorry.
What about you, Sammy? What do you think about that?
What? About brothers and everything?
No, about like women becoming property. Like when their husband dies, women becoming property of like their like the brother, the cousin, the dad, or whoever is in the family. What do you think?
I don't know.
When I say property, I mean like they're literally, how can I put it? They're literally treating her as if she was a piece of furniture, or if she was a car or something that you own for a lifetime, and that you literally just transfer.
I don't know. I guess it's a way to protect the child or something like that, right? That's why they push him to treat her like a car or something, like the owner.
Cause that's something that came to my attention very recently, and I was kind of concerned about that, because women should not be considered a piece of property to begin with. Yes, they can be with someone, but it doesn't mean that they could get transferred from person to person among the family and not get married, which is pretty weird. It's kind of considered.
Oh, it's weird.
It's kind of considered like kind of incest, because you're literally like sleeping with your sister, or with your or with your aunt or whatever. Like it's a weird thing, don't you think?
Yeah, that's weird. That's
weird. That's
I agree.
Don't you think? That's what I mean with property. Like they're transferring her, and she's sleeping like among her own family. So it's kind of a odd thing, don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah, of course.
So it's like, but that's something that I'm curious about, and I wanna like find out that how does that happen? Like, why does that happen in this kind of culture, especially in Uganda?
Uganda?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's maybe like tradition or something, right?
So that's pretty much the topic I wanted to talk about, and I wanted to know opinions of everybody who wants to comment about this. Like, you can give your opinion, and you can tell me what you think about this, about women being property. Oh, and I'm getting news that it also exists in Nigeria, apparently. So, we're gonna take a short little break from the topic, and you guys think about the answers, and post it in the comments. And we're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna put more music, again from Duco, and this song is now called "Touch Myself." And like I said, you can go ahead and tap in with Neostar Management. Neostar Management has this song. You can go ahead and tap in with them and share the song with them and share your feedback with them. So we're gonna listen to "Touch Myself" by Duco.
What the hell is that song?
Juiced up, flip of that, they say. All ran in the flesh, once it's back today. Juiced up, flip of that, they say. All ran in the flesh, once it's back today. What's up? This was love me. When you arch your back, I feel your spring flowing. Red line on a private jet. Blue dreaming when I read your text, and it told me that. That's my hell, yeah. Say, hard red in the flesh, lost his back in the day. Now stop, drop, shake your shit. Check it, we gon' cut tonight, you know it. Now stop, drop, shake your shit. Check it, we gon' cut tonight, come on. Make me wanna touch myself, yeah. The earth, D&T, let your mind just work. Pull your hair, rip off your shirt. If you're scared, you should go to church. Top down, now you're free flowing. Eyes rolling with your teeth showing. Got you cramping like your knees broken. Come on, eyes rolling with your teeth showing. Got you cramping like your knees broken. You know it. Make me wanna touch myself, yeah. That's what she told me. Makes me wanna touch myself. Make me wanna touch myself, yeah.
So, like I said, that was the song Touch Myself by Duco. Go ahead and post some fire on the comments, and you can go ahead and also tap in with Neostar Management and give them your feedback about the song. If you like it, drop some fire for him. If you don't like it, drop a thumbs down. So go ahead and post some fire or some of the thumbs down to see if you like it. So we're gonna continue with our conversation. So according to what one of the fans is posting, he says that it's normal for African cultures to inherit the widow, like the brother inherits the widow. Which I would disagree, because like no woman should be considered property, like if she was a furniture or if she was a car or something. Like that's not how it should work. But there's, according to this, it's a religious matter from Africa that they do this, that they transfer like the widow to like the brother and stuff, and the brother and she becomes the brother's wife without even getting married. So anything else we can talk about, guys? Come on. Kevin Miles, to assist her by providing labor for clearing, plowing, planting, and harvesting, and to contribute to the maintenance of her household. So, I'm gonna give an opportunity to other people to come on here. So, Jaden, I'm gonna bring you back because I gotta give some other people an opportunity to come on here. So, send your requests, guys. Send your requests, and I'll add you, and you can comment about this.
Alright, we're gonna.
What is so funny?
Yeah, we will come back soon, alright?
Oh.
Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
Alright, just give us like 10 minutes or maximum 10 minutes or 15 minutes, right?
Send your requests. Send your requests, guys. Send your requests so I can add you. Send your requests so I can add you, and you can come and give a shout out on the radio, and also say hi.
Can you play one of my beats for the live now? No.
Yeah.
Alright, tell them what I'm about to play.
So, as every single special, we have Trench Kid. Trench Kid is gonna play one of his songs, so go ahead and tap in with The Real Trench Kid on Instagram and give him your feedback if you like it.
I'm about to play one of the beats I made. Light this bitch up.
So that was Trench Kid. If you like that beat, go ahead and drop some fire in the comments and tap in with The Real Trench Kid and give them your feedback about the beat. So I have Kevin Miles as well on the live with me, and I'm gonna have him say hi. He's tapping in all the way from Nigeria, so go ahead and say hi, Kevin.
Yo, I'm Kevin Miles from Nigeria. So far, straight I'm happy to join your live. It's been a while.
So Kevin, tell us, you were mentioning a little bit about the topic that we were talking about women becoming property. So what tell us in your opinion what's that all about? Cause
Well, not just in my opinion, it does exist. Yes, I'm just gonna say based on their beliefs and the reason behind here. Here in Nigeria, we have Nigeria is divided into three parts, which is Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba. So in Nigeria, the Igbos, they believe like when you see if a lady gets married to a guy, because they believe in their culture, so the bride price has to be paid by the family of the guy, so when they're going to pay the bride price, they have some kind of traditional acts that has to be displayed, so it's not just the boy, the guy, getting married to the lady. It's the whole family. That's what they believe in. Like the whole family is getting married to the lady. So when you're married and you do have kids, you have kids together, and maybe something happens along the line and the man dies, it is believed, they believe that, if the guy has a younger brother or elder brother, the person is going to get married to that lady. And the reason for this is because they don't want according to they'll tell you they don't want the lady and the children to suffer. So for that fact, because of that, you're going to get married to the lady. The lady has to get married to either the younger brother or the uncle. Someone bloodly related to this person, so as to help the lady with the kids, in a famine, trying to keep the family united, because they believe that if they should leave the lady, anything can happen. She's probably might leave, or she might not be able to train the children alone. So so they practice that out. You have to get married to the younger brother of that deceased person, or the elder brother, or someone bloodly related to that person. So because they believe that is the family, like they are their own. When the lady dies, the lady has to be buried in the man's compound. You cannot take the dead body back to. You cannot bury the person in a cemetery or to the to have or taking the dead body to her own family. The bride price has been paid off, so automatically everything that has to do with her belongs to the husband. She don't have much right, to do. If she wants to go on a divorce, like when you're getting married, there's a kind of there's what they call calabash. I don't know if you know what it's called, but it's being given during the marriage process. It's being given to the it has to be kept somewhere. I don't know. It has to be hidden somewhere. So as long as that calabash remains there, it shows that this person's bride price is fully paid, and nothing can happen. It's only death that can separate the two, but nothing will make the lady to leave the family to go back to. So this is Igbo belief. It does exist here, and this is the reason behind this act, So here in Nigeria, especially the Igbos particularly, this is how they do.
But that's the thing, it's not only in Nigeria, it's also in Uganda as well.
Yeah, that's why I specifically, talked about the Igbos, because it's still the same thing, the family claiming the lady. Like, the lady doesn't have her own right to choose the kind of man she wants to be with, you know. So I don't know what the reason behind Uganda. I don't know, but yeah, same thing happens here. So let me talk about the ones I'm very sure and I can, vouch for.
But see, that's the thing. Like in cultures that are not from Africa, we believe that, because in Africa, obviously women, like, it's still a little bit they're a little bit closed-minded. I can say a little bit closed-minded in terms of women rights. So here in America, women have rights, and they have the right to choose if they want to stay with a person. If they don't want to stay with the person, they can move on, like get a divorce and move on. But here's the thing: they can't move on by cheating on people, by doing things that they're not supposed to behind people's back, because there's a line of trust that people have to respect. And look, if you're with a certain partner, you have to respect the fact that you're with that person. Try to treasure the moments that you're with that person, and don't go behind their back and start talking about them, start saying stuff about them, like trying to trash their name, because that's not something healthy or productive. Like, you need to respect the fact that you're with a partner. And also, like I said, in African cultures, yes, the women don't have their full rights yet, but here in America, women have their full rights, and we have the same rights as men to decide what we want or what we want to do. If we don't want a certain thing, then we don't want that certain thing. But we can't be considered property, which is not a good thing, because to be considered property and to be transferred over to your brother, that's kind of against the law here, because it would be considered a form of incest. So
yeah,
it would be considered a form of incest, because she's being transferred over to the brother. So on a side note, I have Trench Kid. Trench Kid has another beat that he wants to play for us, so I'm gonna give him the chance to play his beat.
Right.
Y'all ready for this? Hold on.
Go ahead. So that was Trench Kid with his beat, and that was Trench Kid with, and like I said, we're gonna have more fire content on here, and I have another song for you guys, and this one is another song from Duco, and it's called Crack. Go ahead and tap in with Neostar Management and give them your feedback about Duco's song Crack.
Because one of your time in your life, you just gotta
left it all on the map. It ain't shit but simple math. Bitch, two songs, they say around nigga math. What's poppin'? They say a nigga on sight, cause the ice hit right in the light. Bitch look nice, and she'll pull from the right, still on my ice. Fuck the cops, tax ID looking right. Roll the dice, think twice, and you can lose your life. A better life, I'm thinking printed like a movie white. The other side, my niggas like we can roll tonight. The type of shit you never think until the other side. You know his mama, yo mama crying. His people, yo people slide. I pray to God he see a nigga trying. 10% supposed to be the time. 50% or you can die trying. I'm blowing spinach with a Popeye. Cause every nigga nowadays supposed to tough guy. Used to do the humpy humping or the small fry. Brewed up with all pride. No sense of purpose on the part-time. Type of nigga gotta watch around your sunshine. Get jelly, here's a punchline. They say he doper this crack. Neo star on the hat. Medusa buckle on the cats. Earl Stevie on the motherfucking strap. They say he doper this crack. Neo star on the hat. Medusa buckle on the cats. Earl Stevie on the motherfucking strap. Thank God for a new day. Sun rays in my booth thing. My kids' loved ones, a new case. The whole reason for this damn thing. Maple leaf and this blue jays. You ain't progressing, you just use space. I know virus to the database. Simple logic told me that way. Switching lanes to an out of place. You probably never ever seen 10 lights bright. Some say, damn shit, how they make it, man? Dedicated sacrifice for a new way. Try to help a few, but then I seem to change faces. Seems like an episode, now we're trading places. How we damn hustle hard for the lives we save. Take your bit by your baby snake. I'm Clyde Drexler with a trailblazer. You know, bald head, Lil Taper. Big razor, sharp known draper. Like Curtis falling, I'm a levitator. Hesitating, no masturbator. I dick her down, she go to sleep and get some old paper. Notice how her ass in the shit like a tailgate. Barbecuing on the escalator. Big shine with a Lil Taper. Let me talk to him. They say he doper this crack. Neo star on the hat. Medusa buckle on the cats. Earl Stevie on the motherfucking strap. They say he doper this crack. Neo star on the hat. Medusa buckle on the cats. Earl Stevie on the motherfucking strap. Let me talk to him.
So that was the song Duco. That was Duco's song Crack. Go ahead and tap in, like I said, with Neostar Management and give them your feedback. So again, guys, drop some fire if you thought that was good, and thumbs down if you thought it was bad. And we're gonna continue talking about we're gonna continue talking about this topic that we were talking about. So I want to know from the comment crowd, what do you think about the fact that women are being considered property, and the fact that women also in African cultures have no rights. So I want to see from the comment crowd. Go ahead and put it in the comments. I want to know what your opinion is towards this. Come on, comment crowd. Go ahead and post some posts. Give us your opinion about this. Come on, comment crowd. Show the love and give us your opinion about this. Okay, so we're gonna move on, and we're gonna continue. I don't know if Trench Kid wants to share one of his other songs, so we're gonna give him space to share one of his other songs.
I'm Trench Kid from the trenches from Brooklyn, New York, and I got like 15 different songs, and I'm about to play one that's called Love No More. Giving them my heart and hurt my soul when they didn't make it under the rock like I'm passion. I used to be alone and had no friends, so I got rapping. It's crazy how that happened. Now I don't wanna love no more. Now I don't wanna love no more. Now I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna love no more. I don't really wanna love no more. I say I love you, but I love you. I don't think these women rappers not they want to play me. I had to make me comfortable like my life shit. I can cause by every nigga that they lay on my shit. Used to call her bitch, but she music fuck from the shit. Always do me wrong, I've been learning to my heart. Listen, come back and show party, cause that ain't where the love is. I can't really be that for you, that ain't where the buzz is. They told me get comfortable, but I don't do it. I don't take the soul, so I probably won't even think it. I know you be mad, I can tell you what up. You probably be mad if I had told you how my time's been. I know you can't relate, I won't tell you where my mind is. I know you don't like rappers, but what if this where my heart is? I had brought them back, not only if I was making, I was giving them my heart and hurt my soul when they didn't make it under their rock like I'm passion. I used to be alone and had no friends, so I got rapping. It's crazy how that happened. Now I don't wanna love no more. Now I don't wanna love no more. Now I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna love no more. I don't really wanna love no more. I be jumping on these songs, but they don't have my heart in it. It's crazy how they leave me with the ones who can't. Feel me through the text, so I be rapping it. I'm nonchalant, but I be chatting it up with all the rest. Now I don't collab shit. Now I don't need trust shit. Pick up when they talk down on the same niggas they kick me. Pour me up cause I don't feel shit whenever they look at me. Now I don't collab shit. Now I don't need trust shit. Pick up when they talk down on the same niggas they kick me. I had my little bag. Down on these days I was banking. I was giving them my heart and hurt my soul when they didn't make it. Under their rock like I'm passion. It's crazy how that happens. Now I don't wanna love no more. Now I don't wanna love no more. Now I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna love no more. I don't wanna love no more. I don't really wanna love no more.
So that was Trench Kid with his song I Don't Wanna Love No More. And if you thought that was fire, drop some fire in the comments or thumbs down and tap in with the real Trench Kid and give him your feedback. So we're gonna play another song from Neil Star Management, and it's called MOE.
hopscotch. We was trying to get a bone. Still knick-knack, paddywhack, get it how you want. If you flip that, keep that, gritting on the low. Remember church slacks, kick back, hair fade low. Now I'm all growed up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything. I'm all growed up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything. I'm all growed up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything. I'm all growed up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything. October 25th. 1982, check the little Warren in his Kango shoes. Fast forward years later, no DJ go shoes, but yet and still we all did Django's too. I let my chains glow, money like kids is what it's stand for. But rewind when the nigga was doing bad, trying to piece down the damn song. One in the same motion, how that cash gone. See that phone motivation, inside saying get your cash on. But women say they love me. Whole bunch wanna touch me. See the smiles on haters' faces behind all this that say fuck me. Off my offset, stones offset, moving slower than the Siamese snare with 2 shells. Counting money for that. Now I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything. I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything. I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything. I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything, money over everything.
Now I'm all growed up, yelling money over everything. There was one time in my life I barely had anything, had them pro wings with them Velcro straps on, Granimo animals with the snaps on. Now we doing shows, making racks with these rap songs, twisting up backwood. You know they ain't that strong, but remember not back long. The struggle got back strong, stacking up bread, spitting raps on these cell phones.
This money over everything. We get it any way we can. This money over everything. We get it any way we can.
Now I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything. Money over everything. I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything. Money over everything. I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything. Money over everything. I'm all grown up, yelling money over everything. Money over everything. Money over everything.
So that was the song MOE by Neostar Music Management. Go ahead and tap in with Neostar Music Management and give them your feedback about the song MOE. Next up, we have another song from Trench Kid, and like always, we're gonna give him space to play his song.
The song I'm about to play is called Body in Motion.
That's just love, you can't take you back on. I love the old you. I've been on your level, no Pokemon. I drive, I don't even Pikachu. All of my wrist and then yo, baby, back like a barbecue. Can't believe I feel you. Fuck love on my side, focus on running on my revenue. Cause everybody gon' split you up. I'm numbers like I've been playing so dumb. I put out a show, my brand, you hate my attitude. You high in your altitude. I left you alone with gratitude. You left me with a multitude. Of course, I gotta try to settle with my new dude. Of course, I gotta try to settle with my new dude. We been parted ways, we done got 2 seasons. I want to hold you, but you wanted a new chick. You not where you wanna be. You think that's what you to me. Then you text my phone telling me all the things you do to me. That's all for the way I had you and every emotionally diving out in my ocean. Nothing but love and emotion. But you just couldn't keep your body emotional. You just couldn't keep your body emotional. You just couldn't keep your body emotional. You just couldn't keep your body emotional.
So that was Trench Kid with his song.
Body Emotion.
With his song Body Emotion.
I'm lying.
So if you thought that was fire, go ahead and tap in, like I said, with The Real Trench Kid on Instagram and give him your feedback. And this is for him. That's from You All Radio to you, Trench Kid.
I appreciate you, Mary from the 6. Matter of fact, Mary from the 6, I'm gonna hop off and on. Gotta go take care of my kids. Trench Kid in the building. Holla at y'all next Wednesday, 8 o'clock.
For sure. We're looking forward to having you next Wednesday.
Alright, for sure. Holla at you, man. Have a good day, bro.
So,
Alright.
we're staying with Kevin Miles here. So, Kevin, let's keep this going. Let's keep it fire, shall we?
Alright.
So, what should I say? You're saying that's for your culture, that's for your culture a normal thing. But what I'm saying in America and in other cultures, that's not a normal thing, because women have the right to choose for themselves, and they don't have to be considered property. Like, I respect your belief, but it's kind of weird for women to be considered property and not have any rights at all to decide what they want. That's kind of odd, because that's literally giving the message that they are submissive and that they don't have thoughts of their own.
Well, talking about what's being normal, those beliefs, those things has been practiced a long time ago. When Christianity came up, and a lot of things has changed. I'm Igbo by tribe, but we don't do that. But some cultures, some places, those things were way far back, when they were actually doing all these things. A lot of things happen. A lot of things, not just the woman being a property, not having the right to choose whoever she wants to be with, but I'm just saying that it's not longer active like it used to. Like, a lot of people are coming realizing that, okay, these things are not good. It shouldn't be like this. It shouldn't be so, and it changes. It's gradually changing here in Igbo, in Nigerians and all of that. Yeah, but I'm just trying to say that, it does exist here, and sometimes you just wake up and being brought up and you realizing that, okay, this is what these people do with some certain mentality towards it, so I don't support that. I mean, a lady not having her right to choose whoever. I cannot put myself in that situation, getting married and then I don't have the right to be whoever I want to be with just because of some kind of, belief, So, yeah, but, it's greatly changing.
So what you're telling us is that it's more of a cultural thing. That's what I'm understanding.
Yeah, like it's not how it used to be, when kind of changes all the time, people are becoming more wiser, should I put it like that, trying to put the right thing in order. Like, it shouldn't be like this. A woman shouldn't, everybody should have their own equal rights, have the right to do whatever having equal right. A lady shouldn't be considered as a property, just like the way you said it, So what I'm trying to say is that, yeah, it does exist here, but it's no longer active like it used to. That's why I say it. Like, I'm an Igbo people did practice that, they do that, in some parts of the state, country, but it's no longer existing like it used to.
Okay, but according to my resources and the little research that I've done as well, it's still actually going on. It's still actually going on in certain places, but mainly it's going on in Uganda, and now I find out that it's going on also in Nigeria. But like, this is the thing, we're in century 21, guys. So literally, even cultures, African cultures, I know it's a thing that from before, from like the past, that they actually have to start evolving their mindset and start being more accepting, and look forward to respecting and giving equal rights to women and men, so they can choose for themselves and not be tied to a decision that they don't consider that's fair for them. So we have to respect every culture, but there's certain things about certain cultures. I'm not discriminating against anyone, but there's certain things about certain cultures that shouldn't even be in place at all. For example, putting women as property, that is something that should have never been in effect in the first place. Because like I said before, women and men, we have equal rights, and we have the power to decide what we want and what we don't want. And we can decide for ourselves, and nobody has to choose for us. Like, there's lots of women in this society that are strong enough, and they're very capable to succeed on their own and take care of their own children on their own, without a companion or without anyone by their side. They're very capable because they're strong-minded, and they look forward to a future for their kids. So, do you have any opinion about that, Kevin?
Yeah, totally like what you just said. That act shouldn't have existed in the first place. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is this. Back then, when this act was, propagated, like when it came into existence, this has been ages, even before we were born, things weren't like this, like a lot of people are becoming, we are getting older, we keep experiencing new things, having new experiences about life, but I'm just trying to let you know that back then, when these acts were still in use, they were having the mindset that if the husband should, the disease, the husband is dead, there's every chances that the lady might run away or, go sleeping with another man and, another person. And this might, make the kids not to unite the kids together. And they just want, they're having this mindset, when they were doing those things, So it's not like now, like I said, like right now, it's no longer existing like it's used to, because I'm Igbo, and I can tell you that I can't remember when last, we had something like that, but I know this culture, we actually practiced that a long time ago, even before I was born, and I read history as well, but then it's no longer existing. And we done, like, I believe in what you said, everyone should have equal right. And there's no sense in it, Yeah. So, well, that was the reason why they were actually doing that back then, because the Igbos, they believe in, not just the Igbo, Nigerians back then, they survived through farming systems, things like that. And that's the only means of survival instance. So the ladies are not allowed to farm. They don't go to farm. It's meant for the men, And so when the husband is dead, you don't expect the lady to do all of that, So all the things we practiced back then due to what was going on within, everything that was, it's like right now, a lot of things has changed. A lot of things has changed, and, people are becoming more wiser and, trying to try that. Like, there is one that is currently, there is part of Igbo whereby when maybe we'll leave that for another day. Well, yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. Okay, fine. Well, here in Nigeria, like here in Igbo, I'm from Enugu State. In Enugu, we have different parts of Enugu State. We have Enugu Ezekiel, we have Opi, Nsukka, we have Enugu itself. Nsukka is divided into different parts. You could Google that. Now, where my elder sister was, the community she got married to, there is a belief, a culture, a tradition, I don't know how to put it, but there's a belief that you as the lady, you are not allowed to, even if my sister is financially buoyant and me being the biological brother, like if I'm sick, I can't call my sister to send me money or to help me financially. I can't do that. And she can't do that. Like right now, as I speak with you, it's still existing. Now, where my sister is coming from, we don't do that. But she got married into a community where she cannot, if I need a financial help, God forbid, I will never, but if, I'm just example, if I need a financial help, I have to call her husband, or if I have to call her, she has to tell her husband. If she's financially buoyant and has her own money, she can't send me money. This is their belief. This is what they're believing, that a lady shouldn't send money to anybody without the husband permission, and that is how, if she does that, there is every belief that, okay, maybe she's probably going to run mad or something, might happen to her. That is what they practice there, and that's what they believe in, So a lot of things like that, a lot, about, now everywhere, and, like I said, a lot of those things are, coming down, changing gradually, So it's all about tradition and cultures. There are a lot of people with their mindset and all that. Lam, in US, you probably might, there's a place if you come to America, I watch videos, I've not been to America, but I watch video where people, kill snakes, do things like that. Yeah, I understand. Here in Nigeria, we also do that. But there's a place in Imo State here in Nigeria. You as a stranger or anybody, you can't kill a snake. You can't. If you go to the place, you see some, and the weird thing about it is that the snake doesn't bite. When you come to visit the community, you see snake, all around, even in the room, the bedroom. You could be eating and mighty python could, roll down and, be watching you there. It's not going to harm you, but you can't kill it. If you kill it, you're going to be I don't know, something's going to happen to you. Or else you have to do the burial like when someone is dead, you have to make the burial preparation, arrangement, and all of that. You have to do that for the snake. That is because back then they had a kind of, I think the snake did save one other thing when they were fighting. This thing has been long. It has been long, even before we were born. But see, today you don't kill snake there. You don't. When you come to the community, you have to be very, very careful. You walk, and the snake doesn't harm. It doesn't bite. It doesn't. It's playful. It could leave the kids out there, and they'll be playing with the snake. The snake doesn't hurt them. And you can't kill a snake there. So that is their belief, and it works for them. Yeah, that's cool. So that's it. So here in Africa, there's a lot of things, that, it didn't just start today, but a whole lot. So that's it. I guess you're surprised.
Okay, so we're gonna take a little break. We're gonna take a little break, and we're gonna play some more music from Neostar Music Management, and the artist is called Duco, and his song is called Traveling. His song is called Traveling.
Top down, baby, let your hair blow. Midwest, L-Town, Kansas, what I stand for. On my mama, nigga, this Midwest shit. K-A-N, crooked letter, A, crooked letter. Got this shit up out the mud. Little dirt, I played in it. You recognize her RN through the hard times, I stayed with it. Mary Jane, she stayed lit it. White tee in the K ticket. Means my head on tilt, promethazine with the Sprite filter. Rock chucking down mass, nigga. Representing this east side. Remember outside the dog, nigga. Homies letting them dice fly. Bet 100 on the 10-4. Bet them packs fly on the low. Got a couple homies down, move since 9-7, been school low. Remember walking to school though. LA gear running started coat. Many years I was in Payless, play football on the coach room. Ass speed, I didn't make it home. Outside when them street lights on. 99 when I got some bread. Brick tree on some Reggie, smoke that red hair. Mexicano, switched up to that Keanu Reeves on my personal. So you can go on and chop your lineup. Long way since then, nigga. Still come with a hair trigger. Still rocking with a slight cuff. McFly, Marty gon' steer with him. Baguettes and princess cuts. Black diamonds, VS1s. Modified bus fly 5.6. Right out of this M1. Pizza shut a little kush with a bad thing, probably boot fitter. High stepping like Dion through the end zone for the school picture. Don't pick your dribble up, that's traveling. Have I have nots, them speakers rattling. What's happening? Nigga, shit. Stove hot, Pyrex top. Boost phone on Juggernaut. Swizzy stayed on Alabama. Just pay me no green down. Feeling bossy, 3 chains on. Rose, Mo wet sipper. Some call me Deuce Double Up. Down B, he call me Triple. West side to the east end. Rapping shit like Santa Claus. Had a couple pieces in the club. See through no panties on. Really love to call me Poppy. Buy me shit and give me guappy. Shrimp on top of them sterloin. City fish on my tilapia. Blowing on his granddaddy, burn in. Feeling like I own the world. sorry if I fucked your girlfriend. It's like a whirlwind as them crones spin. 357 long nose kept the shells in. Shit, on my mama, nigga. 357 long nose kept the shells in. Red line, top down, baby, let your hair blow. Midwest, L-Town, Kansas, what I stand for. On my mama, nigga, this Midwest shit. K-A-N, crooked letter, A, crooked letter.
Yo, so that was the song Traveling by Duco and Neostar Music Management. Go ahead and tap in with Neostar Music Management. Share your feedback with them and drop some fire in the comments if you like that song, and thumbs down if you didn't like it. Go ahead and drop some love in the comments, guys. So as I was saying, we took a little musical break, and now we're gonna continue with more of the topic, and we're gonna see what the comment crowd thinks about this belief and this tradition that's in Africa, which is, like, to me, it's a kind of an issue, because I have a strong belief that everybody has to be equal, women and men. But in Africa, there's a thing that women are becoming property of, like, the brother of their husband, and they're literally, like, sleeping with the brother of the husband, because it's a thing that when the husband dies, they get literally transferred over to the brother from the same bloodline, and they have to marry that person. They don't have a free will to marry whoever they want after the actual husband is deceased, and they don't have the right to choose. They don't have the right to choose for themselves. So I wanna hear people's opinion, and I wanna know people's opinion about this. And what do you think? Do you think it's a right thing, or do you think people should continue having it so that women and men should have the same rights? So go ahead and comment about this, guys, and let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about it. Like, you agree to women and men having the same rights, or you agree that that tradition, that extreme tradition, should have never taken place in the first place? So I'm gonna give a chance to people to tap in, give a shout out on the radio, and say hi. Also, guys, the fact that women are considered property in these African cultures, what do you think about that? That's something that should never have even existed, right? Because it's not right. It's not the right thing that when the husband dies, that the widow goes over to the husband's brother, because that's technically in a way, it's considered incest. It's considered incest, and it's not a good thing, like, because we don't encourage incest in America. We don't encourage that type of culture here, even though it is a tradition in Africa, and they're starting to literally evolve. but that should have been something that should have been 86 long time ago, even before that was in effect, because that's something that can't continue happening, because women and men, we have the right to decide who we want to be with, what we want to do, and who we want to be. We don't specifically need to be attached to one person. Like, if we want to move on and we want to find someone else, we can go ahead and find someone else. We don't need to be stuck to one specific person. So on that side note, if you guys have any opinion about this topic, go ahead and comment on the post it on on the comments, and I'll be reading everything. So post it in the comments, guys, and like I said, we'll be discussing about that. And I'm gonna take a little break right now, and I'm gonna check through my email, because I'm having last minute edition of music, and we're gonna continue keeping the vibe fire here on Yo Alt Radio, and we're gonna keep encouraging equality for rights among everybody, women and men, because if there's something that I believe in, is equality for men and women, and that women are perfectly capable of functioning on their own without a man by their side, because they're very strong-minded and very strong-willed, and they know what they're doing, and they know what they're worth too. So if you know what you're worth, women, if you know what you're worth, and you know what you're about, then you do not need a man by your side just to tell you that. You have to have that self-confidence for yourself and be able to succeed on your own without no one. Because there's many single mothers that they have been able to succeed. They have been able to succeed on their own without a man, and they have been able to progress, even become business owners. What can I say? They've even become like musicians and stuff. But they've been capable to succeed without anyone by their side, and that's something that should be admired and should be considered, because that's something that people need to focus and keep in mind, that's how strong-willed women and strong-willed men can survive in this world. Because there's no such thing as you having to be with a partner in order to succeed. You can succeed on your own if you're strong-willed. Dueña 7841, we do not have her number, so can you please remove yourself from this conversation, because we don't have no one's number on here, and this is not that kind of show. Sorry. So, like I said, guys, we're gonna keep doing this. We're gonna continue with this. Rich Courage. I received your email, but I can't find it now. So can you resend me what you sent me, please? Rich Courage. One second, guys. In the meantime, Miles, why don't you share with us something else? Kevin Miles,
Yo,
why don't you share with us something else?
I'm about to think of one.
So, Kevin Miles, tell us what happened to your brother. When are we gonna get the pleasure of hearing more music from your brother?
Trish.
Hmm?
He's okay. He left Lagos a couple of days back, and he's probably gonna be back at the end of the month. He said he sent some song in Gmail. I don't know.
So, like I said, we have some last minute additions, and I'm gonna play them. And then we're a little bit over the mark of 2 hours now for the show. So we're gonna do our closing soon, right after we play the final edition of music that we just got.
Can I send you a topic before the show? I'm talking about maybe like next Wednesday. Bringing up a topic before this and go and talk about it.
Sure. Hold on. 1 second. So we have Christian joining us. Go ahead and say hi, Christian. Go ahead and say hi.
Hi.
Introduce yourself to the listeners.
Okay, I'm Christian by name. I'm from Nigeria.
Tell them, what do you do for a living?
Okay, I'm a makeup artist. I can fix eyelashes and nails.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So we don't judge here on your radio. We give an equal opportunity to everybody. And this is Christian here. He's also from Nigeria. And I have also Kevin, that's also from Nigeria as well.
Okay.
So we're taking a little break, and so Christian, what's your opinion about the fact that a widow gets transferred to like the of the husband?
I didn't get. What do you say? I didn't hear you.
I said, what do you think about the widow, like when a woman is married and the husband dies, that she gets transferred over to the brother of the husband?
Okay.
What do you think about
Actually, that's not.
Oh. I guess Christian is having some technical difficulties, but in the meantime, I have another song for you guys. It's called Georgia Golds, and it's from my friend Superfly. So go ahead and tap in with Superfly if you think that is flyer, and give him your feedback. We're gonna play his song, Georgia Golds.
I said this one's for you, you. Yeah, I said this one's for you, you. Yeah, I said this one's for you, you. Yeah, I said this one's for you. Pretty girl, you can chill tight. I know you everything real nice. I seen you on the gram, I was thinking like, damn, how that thing feel in real life? Maybe we can roll one. I don't mind if we roll 100. Everything cool, just stick to the rules. Number one, that's no frontin'. Rule number two, don't worry when I'm vibing with the crew. I'ma have time for you too. Tell me, do you mind if you smiled every day? Not like your last, you know he was in the way. Hey, we ain't even gonna go there. Shouldn't waste a good future, worry about the past. Girl, if you was mine, I'd make it all last till the end of time, like it's something that we had. Cause you know, like I know, we can't let 1 second go. Everything matters, only invested in the things that are guaranteed to grow. More than likely, I can tell how you're blushing that you like me. Next best in your life, shit, I might be. Jizzy with his ride, headed what I'm trying to see. Eyes wide to your cool vibe as they watching your poolside. Swimming in into the pool dry. Break you down, get them fools try. But I'd rather see you laugh or see you cry. We side, going cool off. I know the truth, bring a feeling that's too raw. Your mama must have been a constellation, you a star. No one act like you don't know what you are. I said this one's for you. You. Yeah, I said this one's for you. You. Yeah, I said this one's for you. You. Yeah, I said this one's for you. Yeah, I said this one's for. Alright. Talk about snacks, you look like my bite. Or with a delight, no stereotype. But bang like the bass in the speaker tonight. I know you're feeling me. I see them children, you chill with me. Don't lie, girl, be real with me. Keep it cool as you feel the breeze. Like a pool when I feel you squeeze. Be a fool if I let you leave. You left, you be just as dumb. Put it order like 3, 2, 1. It'll look like a castle once we get done. Got a spot like I see the sun. With a touch that'll leave me numb. You turn my heart to a Congo drum. Mentioning angels, I feel me one. Those from the chase got me on the run. Like I just wanna know if you're ready. I ain't gonna lie, you make me breathe heavy. Be what you need if you let me. Hey sexy, can I buy you a Pepsi? Can I know you smile when you text me? Can you be as wild as a jet ski? I wanna kick it with you like Jet Li. I won't sweat you if you don't sweat me. Since I kinda know what you've been through, let me throw a glimpse of what men do. Hey, you way lead like a pencil. Only for the win, what I'm into. So you can leave a microwave dinner, slide to the palace and enter, and roll with a winner. New world, but at some point we all beginners. A paradise and we only rolling for dinner. For you. Yeah, I said this one's for you. Yeah, I said this one's for you. Yeah, I said this one's for you. You.
So that was Georgette Golds by Superfly. If you thought that was dope, go ahead and tap in with Superfly and give him your feedback. I have another song from him called Secret. I hope you like it.
Tell me what's your secret, girl, I wanna know. Ooh, you look the sweetest. You got that warm sugar glow. I wanna know your deepest. An interview with your soul. I promise you I'd keep it, just like I wanna keep you close. Cause damn shorty's bad, it's getting way intense. Today she in a jag, yesterday it was a Benz. Other night she pulled up with her girlfriends. All of them were bad, at least 95%. I ain't gonna lie, she the one I like. Between me and you, she may be the prototype. Don't wanna be
is it about you that keeps you on my mind? Is it the way that you move? Or how your texture so smooth? The thoughts of your feels, thoughts making me chills from that alternate taste of you. Sign up my name with my tongue, and then I be like the drum. Holding your neighbors while making you run. The thrills from the chase make passion so fun. I hate to call you the one. I even got love for your son with thoughts in my mind. A double in one. Biting your shoulder while making you come. Facing the heat like we chasing the sun. Though we started while the night was young, it's feeling like lightning rung when that excitement sprung. Power of love, Luther in 91. Low cut Iverson, the youngest stylish one. Using your panties for silence. Shh, be quiet. Go ahead and light it, ignite it, get excited. And then I got you switching climates, cause temperatures change when your inner thighs rain. I'm saying,
tell me what's your secrets, girl, I wanna know. Baby, tell me what's your secrets, girl, I wanna know. Baby, tell me what's your secrets, girl, I wanna know. I promise you I'd keep it like I wanna keep you close.
see, it was love, but it was love for the wrong things, you know. The glitz and glamours, trips and being pampered, you know. Life living in the palace with the wrong king. See, I just gotta know if we ever was to hold conversations with souls, would you really feel comfortable as we sit on this boat in the voyage across the ocean where we just float? And as we go across this ocean, I ask you, when you're sick, will I bring the potion? Am I the one that brings the notion? You know, that smooth vibe without the lotion. As I stand here, I make it be clear that the plan is never for the next year, but maybe for the last year to top the next year, being as if the next year was the best year. So it's your secret. Think about it.
Yo, so that was Secret by Superfly No Wings. If you thought that was dope, go ahead and follow Superfly No Wings on Instagram. Give him your feedback and give him a shout out as well. And tell him what you thought about the song, and drop some fire in the comments if you thought it was good, and if you thought it was bad, thumbs down. So we're gonna continue with Superfly No Wings' music. I have another song, and it's called A Call From Bro. We're gonna go ahead and listen to it, and I hope you like it, guys.
Studio right now. Drawing shit.
I look down and see my phone ringing, but it's on do not disturb. How that joint still binging? The fuck? I'm like, who could it be? Cause honestly, man, I ain't got the time for hearing this and that. Cause most of the time, and most of these folks be lying. But I answered and heard a yo, and I knew it's growing. We ain't talked in umpteenth years, but that's life, yo. But I'm glad to know you good. And I know it's been a while, but just hearing my Brody talk gave me an ear-to-ear smile. Wow, he said, I see you still been on your mission, and now we still in support. But now it's coming different, that's love. But something's weird, flashes from when he disappeared was in my mind, but I can't pinpoint it there. Fear started controlling me like, was I right for feeling wrong? For reuniting with homie, reality seemed phony. So I asked him, where you been? And he let that statement spin. Then I had to ask again, he responded, not where but when. Lost up in time and space, yeah, you know that paradox. But I remember Nafia told me something about a pair of shots, and that was back in 06. And life done took some old trips, some big and some small, some high points and some dips. He said he really can't complain, cause all his hardships was lost. Let go of every fear and every worry that's involved. But then it seemed like time started to slow up, when I remember bro was dead and my silly ass had woke up. What the fuck? Go ahead, man.
So that was the song A Call from Bro from Superfly No Wings. If you thought that was dope and fire, go ahead and follow Superfly No Wings and give him a shout out. So like I said, we're a little bit over the mark of 2 hours for the show, and we're gonna be doing our closing, so I'm gonna give the chance to Kevin Miles to do the closing with me. And I'm gonna have him do a closing for all our listeners and tell them what if we expect them next Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time. So I'm guessing Kevin Miles had a bit of a technical difficulty, so we're gonna bring him so he can do the closing, and then we're gonna do the same thing as always and say goodbye and say so I guess he's still having a little bit of technical difficulty, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the closing myself. And first, I'm gonna do this. So that is an applause for all the fans, for all the people and all the speakers that joined today on the show. Thank you for joining, guys, and thank you to my fans for joining as well. You guys are amazing, and you're a very special part to my very special part of my show. And without you guys, I wouldn't be who I am right now, and I wouldn't have the show that I have. And I thank you a lot, guys, for joining. And like every Wednesday from the 6th, coming live to you from Toronto, Ontario. And I'll see you next Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. And you can find the show on Spotify, Spreaker app, iHeartRadio, Apple Music, Google Music, and you can also find it on SoundCloud and YouTube as well. So I have an edition, and I'm gonna give them the chance to say bye, and we're gonna close the show for today. I guess we're gonna close the show now. So, like I said before, this was Merix from Toronto, Ontario, and this is Yo Alt Radio, and have a good night, and see you guys next Wednesday for more interesting music and more interesting content on Yo Alt Radio.